these are the 5 categories that we look at. And now traditionally, we start by looking at things like Ahrefs, right? So essentially we're taking the prospect here and we're dumping them in, and then we're getting these 2 screenshots here. And during the process, the sales process, I'm breaking the slide down to them, explaining them. Specifically here, what we're looking at is total keywords, organic traffic, and then also the value of that traffic. So we work with law firms. So cost per click PPC is extremely expensive in a lot of legal spaces. So we like to tell them to look at this value of the traffic. This is the value if they were to pay for their organic traffic on PPC keywords, the monthly value of that traffic. It's a really important KPI to look at what's the actual impact of this organic traffic. And then down here is just over time search performance. So what we're just trying to do here is we're trying to set the table for their current performance so we can have a conversation against their competition, right? Because a lot of these metrics, when we talk about traditional SEO metrics, they don't necessarily impact the top level business revenue too much anymore, because this is really just looking at their traditional SERP results. But what it does do is it gives you kind of a good KPI and a good apples to apples comparison for just overall organic visibility and performance. Because again, all these things are tied together. Now, the Maps pack is different than this, which is different than AI search results. So this just starts to set the table. And especially when we're talking to business owners like lawyers who they're not the most well versed in the details of SEO, it's a very clear contrast here to say, this is what your estimated traffic and total keywords and value of the traffic is. Here's 2 competitors. So you can see they're getting 50,000, they're getting 400,000 a month of free traffic from Google. It just kind of gives them something that they can sink their teeth into and wrap their head around for understanding, this is what the opportunity is for this market still in traditional SEO.